What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Appreciate you hooligans being here. Please hit that like button. More likes, more hooligans. Let's go over the schedule really quick, and then we'll flip through the chats and make sure everything's running. We'll be starting off with the first video titled, "This is the crushing result of government policies." I guess in Chicago, waitresses are going to start getting paid minimum wage, even though they get tips. They're going to talk about the good and the bad of that, or it's all speculation at this point. Then we have a video titled, "Pro-Palestinian, Pro-Israeli Protesters Clash in Times Square." I guess there was a bunch of people protesting. I didn't even know about it till today. Then we have a video titled, "6 billion doll hairs in Iran funds in spotlight after Hamas attacks Israel." And then we'll be wrapping things up with a video titled, "RFK Jr. announces independent candidacy." I think I added some extra D's in there, but you know what I'm saying. For President of the United States, he says he's going independent, I guess that's what's happening. Alright, we'll flip through the chats really quick, and then we'll go ahead and get it started. What's up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Annette? What's up, Matthew? Happy freedom. So as everybody pops in the new chat, I've redone it, and you guys should be able to pick like your own colors for your names and stuff now. You're going to see the bot change your rank, and after it's changed your rank, you can now put links in the chat. We have custom emojis on the website now, on top of being able to put GIFs or GIFs or whatever and memes. So that's a thing. We can also play games with ThoughtBot 2.0 that we got in the chat there. There's all kinds of stuff we can do on the website now. I gotta pay a monthly fee for it, but it's worth it. It's worth it, I think. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's up, everyone over on Rumble? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Snooks? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Melissa? What's up, Astral Hammer? What's up, Breezy? What's up, Ghostly? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Sam? What's up, Serum? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Now you guys can all flip your chapstick too. Got all that in the chat. Rumble got new emojis. Kick got new emojis. Gilded got new emojis. jeffmaclive.com got new emojis. So yeah, gotta go check that stuff out. Let's see. Serum. I blame Snooks for telling Jeff that they are GIFs. I don't know what they are. When I was in school, memes came out, and people were calling them memes for like 10 years. They were memes. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they are, but I use them. I use them. Just a moment. So I don't think Odyssey is running. Well, I was trying to test something, but I'll have to work on that later, I guess. What's up, everyone over on D Live? Happy freedom. Appreciate all of you hooligans being here. What's up, everybody over on Kick? What do they do? Clear our chat? I wonder if that's a new thing. Can we clear the chat now? Well, either way, what's up, Tom Tom? Appreciate you being here. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Podcast Joe? Appreciate you being here. And what is up, everyone over on GoofTube? Let me get you this Rumble link here. You need this. Is that it? Ka-chow. Alright, go watch on Rumble. Well, hooligans, I found 2 different cars that are acceptable. What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy freedom. And now I just need to find a way to go and look at them. They are each an hour and a half in the opposite direction, and I have no way of transportation at this point. So that's what I've been doing all weekend, is trying to figure that stuff out. Hopefully later today I can go look at them cars. If not, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. At this point I might have to sit outside of a gas station like a bum and beg people for a ride to Grand Rapids. Offer them a couple bucks, a couple shekels. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't know what to do. First I had to find them, then I had to make the deal. Now I got to figure out how to get there. I don't know. It's too far. Otherwise, I'd ride the Klaus Daniels out there, but it's too far. I'd break his little leggers off. It ain't gonna work. So we're gonna start off with this first video titled, "This is the crushing result of government policies." But first, I want to remind you, hooligans, go and get you a free The Orange Eagle t-shirt, tank top, zipper hoodie, pullover hoodie, or some coffee mugs. We got all that stuff. You can find it at the merch store. If this isn't your design, go check out the Screaming Goat. Go see all the cool stuff that we put that design all on. I will drop the link in the chat while you guys are watching this first video.
Chicago plans to eliminate the tips as wage system. That means a restaurant will be forced to pay workers minimum wage even if they get tips. John Taffer is back. He's the restaurant guy. Joins me now. Hey, John, what does this do to the restaurant business in Chicago and other places that do the same thing?
Yeah, good to see you, Stuart. You know, this is the continuing compression on us all. You know, if I look at the UAW strike, the medical strike right now, both talk about the impact of inflation beating their income levels, and the cost of inflation is causing them to take a different approach with their employers. And we're seeing in the restaurant business, I get it. The employees are being killed by governmental policies. They need greater income. The restaurants are getting killed on the cost side with product costs, Stuart, as we just saw with chicken and French fries as examples. We're getting crunched on the energy side. We're getting crunched on the labor side. So I get it. Restaurants are struggling, and we're trying to find the dollars to pass through to keep our teams intact. So I don't argue with anyone's posture in this, but this is the result of governmental policies and the inflationary impact on all of our businesses.
Now, John, here's something else that might be a hit on bars and restaurants. We're seeing more workers skip out on happy hour. They head straight home after work. That's another hit on you guys, isn't it?
Of course it is, Stuart. And then we look at a lot of Gen Zs are not consuming products at the level that we used to. So all of these are compressionary impact on the business. And we're all just trying to pay our employees well, provide the quality experience that we want to. And Stuart, it's a battle to accomplish that in today's environment. And it all goes back to the governmental policies that are putting this pressure on us all.
Now, to relieve the pressure, I see there's been a steady increase in extra fees added to restaurant bills. The restaurant folks say that, yeah, we got to keep up with inflation, add it to the bill. Is this the new normal, and how's the public reacting to it?
Well, you know, Stuart, as an industry spokesperson, we got to find the money somewhere or we can't continue to operate. I mean, our margins are being crushed by all of these inflationary factors. Some restaurants are just raising menu prices. Other restaurants are saying, I'd rather not raise the menu price. I'd rather put an extra charge on because I can eliminate that charge if the inflation, you know, reverses itself to some level. So people are taking different approaches. But again, Stuart, we're fighting for the dollars we need to survive in this compression that we're all living in as operators.
Yeah, I hate to see guys go out of business, but I presume that if you do go out, you're probably one of the smaller guys, not the chains, that they can manage this, I guess, but the smaller guys that are going out. Is that accurate? Is that what's happening?
Yes, it is, Stuart. You know, that's why SkyTab and I did the rescue mission program. We wanted to find two operators. We wanted to give them $20,000, a complete SkyTab business management POS system, and then consulting time with me. And we're using this as case studies, as what can an independent business do with a few dollars, a great POS and accounting system, and some good knowledge from a consultant like Taffer. Can we reverse and change their business model? So we're very excited about helping these bars do it. And Park Supper Club in Chicago won. You were just talking about Chicago. And Ralph's Sports Bar in Staten Island won. So we're really excited about this. It also gives me an opportunity to dive into the economics that we're talking about and really find corrective strategies to create a better business model in this, what I'm going to call, compressed environment that we're living in.
What was so special about the two restaurants that won?
You know, Stuart, we wanted to choose people who had part of their communities. You know, Ralph is owned by a vet, very, very active in his community, supporting vets and stuff. The owner of Park Supper Club is in the middle of the Chicago community and is very, very active in supporting her local community. So both had a certain community spirit to them that said they should continue. They should continue to be part of the communities that they're in, as most bars should.
Yep, good for you. John Taffer, always a pleasure. Don't be a stranger. Come back and tell us how the food business is going on. Come back soon.
Will do. I miss you, buddy.
See you soon, John. You're a good man. Thank you.
Well, I can't remember that guy's name, but I've seen him on clips of some bar show, and he's like the AJ of bars. He comes in and gets all loud and crazy and stuff. I can't remember what it's called. It's almost like what... No, I can't remember this guy's name. It's almost like what Gordon Ramsay does. He comes into the restaurants and starts telling them everything they're doing wrong. I can't think of his name. I'm sure you guys will tell me here in a second. I think he's pretty entertaining. I didn't realize he was like a credible source necessarily on the good, the bad, and the ugly of restaurants, but either way, I swear that New York already did this. I mean, they're making it sound like it's groundbreaking with Chicago, but I'm pretty sure New York already did this. They either tested it or they're still doing this. I know that they were trying out other things, because a lot of times if you get your food and your food's messed up, you don't tip your waitress. But your waitress didn't cook your food. So that was the thought process behind doing away with it when they were talking about doing it in New York. I didn't follow it long at the time, so I don't know if they're still doing it or if that worked or not. Chicago, though, you're lucky people even pay. You're lucky waitresses don't get shot when they're like, people are dining in and stuff. I don't know. We're going to read through the chat really quick, see what your guys' thoughts are, and then we'll move forward to this next video. This next one is pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli protesters clashing in Times Square. Matt, most restaurants have lost quality so hard it's hard to go enjoy a good meal. Yeah, especially like with the prices and stuff. I can't even afford to eat at McDonald's. It's crazy. I miss the $1 cheeseburgers and stuff. It isn't like that now. Now I can't seem to go to McDonald's without spending $20, and it just ain't worth it. I'd rather spend $20 somewhere else. Oh, Bar Rescue. Yeah, thanks, Matt. That's what I was talking about. Bar Rescue. I remember. Let's see. Kevin, there was a huge explosion in Gaza. I haven't been paying attention to that stuff. I told you guys on Saturday, I think it was. I don't know anything about that stuff. So I'm just watching explosions happen, and I don't know anything about it. So I don't have anything to say about it, because I don't know anything about it. Flip it through the chat. What's up, Pumpkin? Happy Freedom. Yeah, Snooks, I know. I worked really hard on those emojis so we could all flip our chapstick together. Guess MJ Bar Rescue is staged, just for those who don't know. I figured it was. You can't just go up into people's bars all yelling and screaming and bossing people around. Not in a bar, you can't do that. I figured it was all staged. What's that bounty hunter? There's some bounty hunter show that people like really love, but that's all staged too. Some skinny little guy, he's like 5'4", and he acts like a badass, and he goes and, I don't know, apprehends people who are skipping out on bond. What's up, Whistler's wife? Happy Freedom. Nah, I guess MJ, not Dog. There's another one. He's just a skinny little guy. Dog's like he's like the Hulk Hogan of bounty hunters. I can't think of his name. He's some skinny little white dude, dark hair, usually has a hat on. So reading through chat. What's up, Lifelike? Happy Freedom. What's up, Dual Helix? Serum, you're not eating out. You're not eating out, so you're good to go. What's up to Rosa? Why did your name randomly change? You went from purple to red. How'd you do that? That's a neat little trick. Can I do that? Oh. There's a whole little thing over here. That's what she said. Well, I'll have to see what all that's about. What's up, Cat's Eye? Happy Freedom. What's up, Soul For Real? Appreciate you being here. Eric Patty Mayo, is that who it is? I can't ever remember his name, but a lot of people like that guy, and that stuff's all staged too. I think if he was really bumping chests with actual convicts, I think he'd be handled. He's a little skinny guy. John Taffer, yeah. I thought it was John or something like that. What's up, Bombay Man? Happy Freedom. What's up, Heaven Mag? What's up, Grand Scheme? What's up, Jerry? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. Grand, are you on BitChute? No, they won't upload my videos. Every time I try and upload a video to BitChute, it just freezes out. Doesn't work. You can go to BitChute and you can watch 1 or 2 videos from the hearings back in 2020 with the Orange Eagle. They're there. They're like 4 hours long. And when you click play, nothing happens. It's like worse than Craigslist. I don't know what the deal is with BitChute. I don't know why people love it. It's literally worse than MySpace. It's like just terrible. I don't know. It's terrible. So I'd stay the hell away from BitChute. I don't know why. I was all excited to be there when the censorship first started hitting me, and now I'm like, I would be better off listing my videos on like Only Hooligans, or really putting it up on like Craigslist. I'd be better off. I don't know. BitChute just doesn't like me. There's another one too. I can't remember what it's called now. It's not Foxhole and it's not Red Pill. There's another one out there that I tried to be a part of, and it was like, I did not want it. It wanted nothing to do with me. Yeah, Rumble's the way. It is for now. It is for now. I will say that, because if you read through their community guidelines, they look just like YouTube's. But they are not cracking down on people. I think you have to really step out of line in order to get taken out on Rumble. But I also worry that if they get big enough, they'll just become YouTube. They'll just start cracking down on us. Which is why we also have Odyssey and DLive and Kick and jeffmaclive.com. And if we burn all of our bridges, we'll still be up on jeffmaclive.com. They can't kick that tower over. And it's been going on for thousands of years. Yeah. I don't know anything about the Middle East. I don't know the difference between the countries. I don't know the difference between the religions or the people or the history or any of that. I don't think I can even go there. I've never been there, so I don't pay any attention to it. I have enough problems here right now. I got my own crisis. I want them all to be happy and whole and okay and solve their differences, but that ain't got nothing to do with me, so I don't know. And you figured out how to change your name? You're the first one. Now you're all purple. What's up, Pamela? Happy Freedom. Nefties, appreciate you being here. Nefties, if you want to change the way your name looks in the chat, at the top you'll see the silhouette of a person, like a profile logo. If you click that, you can click change nickname and it'll change the way your name appears in the chat. Yeah, Kevin, but I don't really know either of each. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing for me to hold on to. I live in America, so I don't know anything about that. It has nothing to do with me. Keeping my nose out of it. Minding my own business to save my life a time or two. Let's see. What's up, Derby? What's up, True Crazy? Happy Freedom, True Crazy. That's my favorite bigot. Alright, hooligans, we're going to move forward to this next video. It's titled Pro-Palestinian, Pro-Israeli, Protesters Clash, and Times Square. Times Square. Those New Yorkers, my goodness. You got half the world sitting there living on the streets of New York, coming in through that southern border, and New Yorkers still find time to go and protest about some different countries. To hell with their sidewalks. It doesn't matter that they're like full on invasion mode. That doesn't matter. We'll worry about other foreign countries and that'll be fine. I don't know. Let's get it started.
And we continue. The war in Israel causing clashes right here at home.
That's right. Tensions were high as pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli groups gathered in Times Square. Fox 5's Briella Tomasetti. She's live outside the Israeli consulate on the east side with those details. Briella, what can you tell us?
Dan and Tashani, good morning to both of you. Yeah, right now tensions are just incredibly high on both sides of the aisle. You can expect that turmoil to continue today and really throughout the rest of the week as the conflict escalates overseas. That's why there are barricades set up right now here outside the Israeli consulate on 2nd Avenue. There will also be a heightened police presence here, at least for the foreseeable future.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. You're Palestinian Nazis!
Pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli protesters clashed during heated demonstrations in Times Square. The Democratic Socialists of America held a rally yesterday afternoon, starting at the crossroads of the world, continuing across 42nd Street to Bryant Park. The organization called on New Yorkers to support its cause on the social media platform X, writing, "In solidarity with the Palestinian people and their right to resist 75 years of occupation and apartheid." Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams condemned the invasion.
One has the right to protest, even if I strongly disagree with any form of celebrating such a horrific incident like this. But we are going to monitor to make sure that people do it in a peaceful way.
The NYPD says it's aware of the situation and noted that there is no known threat to New York City. Officers did, however, make 3 arrests over the weekend outside the Israeli consulate, where many gathered for counter demonstrations.
We are not afraid! We are not afraid!
Hundreds of pro-Israeli protesters also rallied outside the United Nations as the Security Council held a closed-door meeting. Later in the evening, Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine and Congressman Adriano Espaillat held a vigil to support the victims of the attacks.
There is simply no justification. There's no logic. There is no moral or political defense for this barbarism. None. Period.
And so we grieve with the families of those that gave their lives.
Now, pro-Palestinian demonstrators are holding a rally here at 2 o'clock this afternoon as others continue to denounce the attacks. The UJA Federation of New York has announced that it will be sending $10 million in emergency funding to Israel to help support the victims of those attacks. For now, though, we're live on the east side. Tashani, back to you.
Briella, thank you.
So I'm trying to figure out, how are we going to keep giving all this money to the blue and yellow country if now we're going to be giving it to some other countries that are now fighting with each other? I don't know. Are we like the older brother of everybody? We just have to get involved in everybody's stuff. Here's some money for you. We just turn into Oprah, money for you and money for you. Everybody just start fighting. That's probably what happens. They're like, yo, did you see Dad gave them a bunch of money over there because they were fighting? How about we start fighting and make some money? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just wish we would stick our nose in our own business, fix our own borders, fix our own problems. It's really hard to pour into someone else when you are running dry yourself. So I don't understand. And then those people in New York found enough energy to hit the streets and be mad about somebody else's problems. My goodness. I don't know. I seen someone write in the chat, I wonder if they had permits. I think it was Simply Witchy. Let me see. Where is it? I synced it. I want to know if these folks had a permit, and if not, why weren't they shut down? Yeah, I don't know. Probably because Blue Team was present. If there would have been some American flags, some MAGA hats, oh, they'd have shut that down in a heartbeat. Or they would have let it keep going, and then they would have recorded it while screaming insurrection over and over again. It would have been one or the other. What's up, Brina? Happy freedom. Let's read through the chat really quick before we move forward. There's not really a whole lot today because everything is obviously about what's happening overseas. Let's see. Nefties, yeah, I'm not sure why that was happening. I run the website on 3 or 4 different browsers, 2 different phones, and 2 desktops. One's a laptop, one's a desktop, I guess. And I haven't had any problems loading the site. Not here, but there was an issue the last couple of days. It was like Saturday, and it was like Friday, Saturday. There was some server issues, so the website wasn't working at all. It was like maintenance going on. Let's see. America, the world's babysitter. That's what it seems like. We gotta keep an eye on the oil and an eye on the money. Just in case we can screw somebody out of some oil or money, we gotta be right there on their shores just in case. Oh no, have to launch an accidental mission here. Gonna start a 20-year war. We need that oil. And that we need to help America first. I agree. MU all on Old Man Walter's watch. Yep. Silver Wolf, expect an attack here. I don't know. We'll see. Hope not. Matthew, America's the world's police. Something like that. Speedy Girl, they protested in DC, Chicago, New York, and a few other places. I heard that they were going to, but I didn't actually see any of it. I've been trying to figure out this car situation. My life is just at a standstill until I can figure this out. Yeah, Zero. That's what it seems like. It's all about money. It's just money. Reasons to throw money around. What's up, Heart 8? Happy Freedom. What's up, D-Cat? What's up, High Toe? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Puff and Stuff? I keep forgetting the Odyssey's down. I don't know why. I keep going to check the chat and there's just nothing going on there. DeRosa, Chicago gang leaders are now going after border crossers. At least somebody is. I mean, I don't want them to hurt those people or anything, but they're not supposed to be here. They are not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be sharing our resources. DeRosa, more flags to wave? Yeah, pretty much. Is that what we're going to see? We're going to see profile. I haven't been on Twitter yet today. So is that what it is? Everybody's got the new flag. Whatever they pick. Palestine or Israel. They just put that in their bio. Is there pronouns to go with it? I'll figure it out after the live. We'll get it figured out. What's up, Afro Man, for subscribing for 2 months now over on Twitch. You're officially a hooligan. And I appreciate you. Thank you. You're awesome. What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Happy Freedom. I don't know if you can hear that. My slider's like slightly cracked open, and now it sounds like I'm in a 1970s Mickey Mouse cartoon. The spooky edition. What's up, Patriot Roy? Happy Freedom. Alright, well that looks like we covered everybody. What's up, MD Cyron? Appreciate you being here. We're going to move on to this next video. It's titled $6 billion in Iran funds in spotlight after Hamas attacks Israel. Old Man Walter, everybody was saying, why are you sending that money over there? You want to trade 5 people for 5 people, but then you're just going to sweeten the deal with $6 billion doll hairs. That seems suspicious. And now all of a sudden people are getting attacked. That's just a coincidence. You just never mind. Okay, you just never mind.
Of conversation about this $6 billion payment over the weekend. What do we need to know?
You know, and making this all worse, the State Department confirming 9 Americans have been killed. Now, President Joe Biden coming out quickly condemning the attack, but he refused to say who was ultimately behind it.
The United States stands with Israel. We will not ever fail to have their back. We'll make sure that they have the help their citizens need and they can continue to defend themselves.
Representative Mike Waltz on the House Foreign Relations Committee, Intel Committee, points the finger directly at Iran.
At the end of the day, this is 100% Iran. Hamas doesn't so much fire a BB gun without Iran giving it the permission and the resources and the green light to do so. And to now find out that there were weekly planning meetings, extensive coordination with the Iranian regime. We still have a lot to unpack here.
So the attack on Israel by Hamas comes about 3 weeks since President Biden authorized the release of $6 billion to Iran, as well as releasing 5 Iranian convicts to get 5 American hostages. Right now, the money sits in a central bank in Qatar, unfrozen. The U.S. says it will only be used for humanitarian aid in Iran. Even if that's true, it frees up the money Iran is using right now for aid to be directed elsewhere. Still, over the weekend, the Biden administration hedging its bets on blame.
We don't have anything that shows us that Iran was directly involved in this attack and in planning it or in carrying out, but that's something we're looking at very carefully, and we've got to see where the facts lead. But we do know that Iran's had a long relationship with Hamas.
And the president with no public events on his calendar today. Back to you guys.
But do you expect you'll hear from anybody at the White House? Like, surely they'll put somebody on camera today, Edward?
You know, the pressure has to be mounting here at the White House. We have not heard as of yet that someone's going to come out and speak. But, you know, over the weekend, you saw quickly the president came out on Saturday to make an announcement about this, to quickly condemn it. You saw Secretary of State Antony Blinken. He was out. So you've got to there is pressure mounting within this White House to do something. I have asked today if the president is going to add something to his schedule. I did not hear back on that front. But you have to believe that behind the scenes they are working to figure out how this messaging should go forward.
All right, and we do know that we've just heard that John Kirby, the spokesperson for the National Security Council, he will be on at 3 p.m. with Martha McCallum on the story.
Old man Walter, he could be caught red-handed funding this whole thing and they still wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't do anything. They could show the envelope that he handed the $5 billion hairs over saying funded like war funds, and it's still just no big deal. No big deal. Old man Walter, he can do what he wants. They've proven that over and over again. And that domestic cartel against the Mexican cartel, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Let's read through the chat really quick. Serum, the money ain't gonna launder itself. I'm saying. What is your name? I gotta make the chat bigger or something so I can see the text. I can't read. I'm gonna need glasses. Sure, for real? Maybe? Well, happy Freedom. Appreciate you being over here on Rumble. Oh, I keep forgetting. Thank you so much, J Medic, for the $20 donation over on Rumble. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you. And I will check that out. It says read Carol somebody's Tragedy and Hope if you want to get deep. I pulled it up on the next tab. I'm gonna check it out over after the live. Snooks, yep. I seen it. I forgot to say something in between the last video. I seen it. Kevin, I don't go messing with the Michigan dog man, the Manistee National Forest dog man. I don't go out there looking for that stuff. I just don't do that. You'll never see me being a submarine that gets imploded. Never see me get eaten by a shark or anything. I don't go in the water. You'll never see me fall out of the sky because I don't go up there. You're not gonna see me get attacked by the dog man because I keep my ass out of the woods. I just stay here at the house. Well, Klaus Daniels can keep me safe from them damn deer out there. They had me like in the video, had me on the crosshairs. They were like sending Bambi. Took me out 75 miles an hour on the freeway. Bambi got me. Kevin, what are you going to do for the Halloween live stream? Dogman hunt? No, I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my chroma key off, which is what green screen effects are, and make the whole background green. And then I'll actually be able to wear my spooky green hooligan shirt that has the big green hooligan badge on it. I can't wear it because I'm on green screen, so it just makes it look like there's a hole in my chest. So I think that's what we're going to do for Halloween. That's the plan. I'll probably forget because that's what I do, but I'm going to try. That's the goal. J Medic, yeah, I seen it. I appreciate you. Thank you. DCAT, yeah. I'm trying not to stress about the car, but now that 5 or 6 days has gone by, now I need groceries, now I need cat food, now I need things, and I can't go places. I'm thinking about walking to the bank after the live, but I think it'll take me 4 hours to walk there, and it'll be closed by the time I get there. So I have to figure things out, but that's why the car is stressing me out. Astral Hammer, are there no options for cars closer to your house? No. Car selection in Michigan is terrible. It is terrible. It's like cracking rocks finding water. Like, it is awful. 350, 400,000 miles on a Chevy Malibu or something. They still want $6,000 for it. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. What's up, neighbor guy? Happy freedom. Let's see. Heading to Baldwin. That's not too far from me. You want to give me a ride to Grand Rapids? Because that's what I really need. I could go get a Subaru today. I found an 09 Subaru, 183,000 miles, and I think they want 4.5 for it. And if I could get there, I'd be so golden. It'd be all the money I have, like every penny I have. I might have to sell the Klaus or one of his kidneys. We'll figure it out. But if I could get there, I could get that car, and then I have a whole scrap car full of parts for this new vehicle, and I would be so excited and poor at the same time. I just gotta figure out how to get out there. Heavy Mag, aftermarket parts online, do it yourself. They have books on your ride. I don't have a place to work on it. I can't work on it here at my house or it'll get me evicted. It's a part of my policy or whatever. They consider it an abandoned vehicle. If I crack that hood open and somebody catches me, they'll start filling out that eviction paper. They do not hesitate. There's been 2 or 3 people evicted for working on their cars or having a car that didn't run just in the time that I've been here. So I don't have anywhere to work on it. I don't have any machinery to like pull out that driver's side part of the frame. I just don't think I can fix the car. I don't think I have what it takes. I don't have anyone willing to do it that is going to charge me less than $10,000. And I don't know. I think the best plan, because I've been really stressing about it and brainstorming since the last time you guys seen me. I'm really thinking the best plan is to get another 09, bring it to the shop, have them warranty out all my parts that I put on my wrecked car, because I've replaced like everything. We just did everything on that car. Half the stuff for the blown head gaskets, timing belt, water pump, all that stuff is still under warranty. Spark plugs, wires, that's all under warranty. The alternator's under warranty. Like it goes on and on and on. These are all warranty covered parts. So I want to bring the new 09 to the shop, have them warranty out all my parts, then install it on the new car, then strip out anything that we didn't install on the new car and put it in the back of the new car, and then scrap it. Scrap what's left of my heap, and then maybe get 200 doll hairs for it or something. I can put that towards what it's going to cost me to have all the parts transferred over, and then I will hopefully be good for 100,000 miles or so. F-Body Bill, what happened in Subaru? I smoked a deer at 75 miles an hour on the freeway in the middle of the night going to get Taco Bell. And it's funny, but that's how my life is. It's just a big comedy show. It really happened. It sounded like it didn't really happen, but it really did. It really did. I still see it when I close my eyes. I swear to God. I'm still living moment to moment in the car accident. I feel like it'll get better once I fix the car, though. Like when I get this problem fixed. What's up, TYR? Happy freedom. Find a tree, hook a chain. Yep. I don't think there's any trees here where I live. I don't know. I need friends. I need friends. See, and I didn't realize it until I needed a ride and I needed a place to work on my car and all this. I'm like, this is what friends are for. But nobody wants to be friends with a hermit that lives in his house and talks to his TV every day. So I don't really have those things. But I have all of you guys, and that's good enough. That's even better, It's even better. What's up, Raja? Happy freedom. Let's see. flipping through the chat. We got one more video left, so I'm not really trying to race to get done here. Matt, yep, Joey funded this. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, what else are you gonna do with $5 billion but start a war? Might as well get some more money out of it. See, they were watching the whole deal with the blue and yellow country. I'm telling you, they were like, hey, he just gave us $6 billion. We should start a war, and maybe he'll keep sending us checks with big B billions on it. We'll just keep this going. They figured it out. It makes me wonder, like, if we had like maybe a little civil war going on in Michigan, would we get funded? No, we're Americans. They're not going to give us funds. They're not going to support us in any kind of way. Matt, IRL car buying trip. Let's go. I wish. Going hunting tomorrow. I'll try and get revenge for you. You're awesome. That's what I want to hear. Take two. They took one of mine. We gotta take two of theirs. That's how we're doing it. Damn it, Bambi. Astro Hammer, I will. I'll check the message. DCAT, no, I don't live in Walkerville. I know where that is. I don't live there. That's funny. It's like that. It's not quite Walkerville. Like, there's not meth labs here, but it's like Walkerville. It's like desolate. Nobody really lives out here that's worth a whole lot. It's yeah, there's nothing going on here. Matthew, keep the whole engine. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. Because I would like to, because that would be the ultimate deal right there. Not only just switch all the parts onto the new 09 Subaru, but then run that motor another 150,000 miles, burn it all the way out, and then put mine in it. And then run that 180,000 miles, and then by then I can afford a 2020 Subaru. Because 10 years or so will pass, as long as I don't smoke any deer, and I got to put deer protection insurance on my car. And that's what I'm going to tell them. I need my car to be bulletproof from deer, because it didn't work out last time. Speedy Girl, how can we get you to Grand Rapids? I don't know. I have no idea. I was literally thinking about holding a sign saying I need to ride to Grand Rapids and I'll give you $100. And it's really like an hour and 10 minutes away from me. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I got to just figure it out, though. I don't have any friends. I don't know anybody. The last time I knew people, I was in high school. And those people were terrible. And I'm not going to say that I'm glad they're gone. But many people I went to school with are dead right now. And so, needless to say, they weren't worth knowing. And having friends like that, who needs enemies? And when I became an adult, I was like, I don't need friends. I don't need those. Matthew flat 4. No, it's not. Is it a flat 4? It's the boxer motor. So I don't know if that's. I don't know. It's not a flat 4 because it's on the odds. On a flat 4, they all line up. The pistons line up. It's not a flat 4. It's a boxer motor. Speedy Girl, no. There's no Uber. There's no nothing. They don't even deliver pizza where I live. There's nothing here. Lifelike, there's no bus, there's no train. I got my Lamborghinis, and I got Klaus Daniels, and he can't carry me that far because I weigh a lot. A lot. Can you make it to Whitehall? Will take you myself to Grand Rapids. DCAT, I could make it to Whitehall. I could probably walk to Whitehall. It would take me like 6 hours. It'd probably take me like 8 hours. I could make it to Whitehall. I think I could get to Whitehall. Heart 8. No, it's not. The boxer and the flat is not the same. In a flat, all the pistons line up. On a boxer, they're sideways. They lay sideways. Which is why the head gaskets blow. Because they're running like this. So that's what happens, yeah. Speedy Girl, can I Amazon you a bike? I can't make it. I couldn't make it to Grand Rapids on a bike. I just wouldn't be able to. It's an hour and 10 or 20 minutes from where I am in a car. It would take me like 2 days using a bike. Silverwood, that's a long drive for you though. If you live in Mount Pleasant, that's a ways for you to drive. If you guys message me through Gilded or the website or through email, we can work something out, because I really just need to get to Grand Rapids. Josh, no, I'm north of Muskegon. Like, I'm all the way on the lakeside. Astral Hammer, I'm gonna drive the car home. Probably shouldn't announce that like that, but that's that's the plan. That's the plan. Heart 8, no, there's no Greyhound. There's nothing near me. There's nothing. If we lived down south, these people would be riding their cousins to work. It's there's nothing out here. You guys are so awesome. If we could go out to Grand Rapids, that would be awesome. I'd be so set. Neighbor guy, journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. God, I'm glad it's not 1,000 miles. I mean, that's inspirational, but I don't know if I could walk it. Get a canoe right halfway between Jackson and Lansing. I'll pick you up there. That's a plan. That's a plan. I want to live stream the whole thing. It would be awesome. I got tubes. I mean, I don't have a kayak, but I think we can make it work with a tube. Bunny Game episode of Family Guy. Peter was hooked on meth. Then Meg had a baby. Then Lois was wearing a sweater that said GILF. And so end of... What does it say? And so end of episode, homeless dude had his sweater on. The other homeless guy asked, "You know what that stands for?" Then Peter shows up, all methed out, and says, "God, I love fentanyl." The end. That's our quote of the day. Thank you for sharing that with us, Bunny Game. What's up, Tom Tom? Tom Tom, you live between Jackson and Lansing? See, we all need to get together. We need to get together and make this work. Lynn, New York has protests. What? New York is protesting right now? Let's take a gander. I don't know. Could be. I mean, it could be going on. There's a parade. There's a parade going on. Oh, is today Columbus Day? No, it's not Columbus Day. Although, I mean, there would be protests if it's Columbus Day, because, you know, they can't stand white people. So October 12th. No, that's not right. 2023. The second Monday of each year. Can you give me a straight answer? Of course they can't. They gave me a rainbowed answer. Yeah, I guess this is the second Monday, isn't it? So it's Columbus Day, and in Canada, it is Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, or happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadian hooligans that are watching. I love Thanksgiving, even though the last couple of years I've had it just haven't been really great. It's not great when you don't get to eat food, or when you have to cook the food, eat the food, and clean the food up all by yourself. That's not that fun either. Oh, Matt, you're right. I was confusing flats for inline engines. I was thinking an inline 6, inline 4. You're right, Matt. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. I was wrong. Matthew, even Christmas I do that. I did for a while, but I don't like food that I cook as much as I like food that everybody else cooks. I don't know if everybody's like that, but I just don't enjoy it as much. I'm like, who cooked this? It tastes like shit. And then I'm like looking in the mirror, like, you did this to me. You did this to me. Oh, what is your name? Bereen? RFK still for gun control and weather? I don't know. I don't know anything about Robert Kennedy Jr. Whatever. We're gonna cover it here in a second, though. Matt, I love food. I just don't like. I think everybody else cooks better than me. Snooks, no protests in NYC. What it probably is those fake channels. And this pisses me off about YouTube. I could say something new every day and it would start with that line. They have people on there running fake lives 24/7, and they even verified one of the channels as an actual CNN channel, and it's not. It's fake, and everything they show is fake. And they're fine making money and doing all that stuff. But I got demonetized, and then I actually got a hold of YouTube through Twitter a few days ago to ask them about that whole demonetization process. And they went and looked at my account again, and they still say that I don't qualify to be monetized on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay, I was fine for 4 years, but now I don't qualify to be monetized on YouTube. Oh, okay. They pissed me off. I'm supposed to be able to reapply in like 4 days. And now there's not even a reason for me to reapply. They just went and evaluated my account and said I'm not even eligible. Because I don't know. Because I don't know. Simply Witchy, yeah, we're going to play it here in a second. What's up, Christy Sar? Happy Freedom. Matthew, baking is cool. I should be a chef. I like baking, but I don't like cooking. I'm actually pretty good at baking. I like making banana bread and cookies and candy and all kinds of stuff. Neighbor guy, it's Indigenous People Day. Today is? I know Google knows because Google keeps track of all that inclusive crap. Oh, it is. It is Indigenous People something or other day. You know, one of those new holidays. It's one of those new holidays. So is there protest? No, there's no protesting. Snooks just checked. I'll keep an eye out for protesting, but I got to get this car situation fixed. Let's see. I think we're good. We're going to move on to this last video here. Yep, I think everything's good. Heavy Mag, you need to get out of Michigan and move to Florida. I would probably move to North Carolina because it's not too hot and not too cold. But I can't move away. I have responsibilities I have to take care of. I have to stay here. Tis what tis. So, this last video is titled RFK Jr. announces independent candidacy. Yeah, I took that extra D out that I put in earlier. I just took it out. He's running that way for president of the United States. We'll see how it goes. I'm surprised that he's even able to be shown on YouTube for the stuff they're accusing him of. They'll probably decide right now that he's not allowed to, and they'll punish me for it. It's my fault that he exists. All right, let's get this started.
There's no other explanation for the enthusiasm I see every day as more and more people flock to this campaign. Sometimes it gives me goosebumps. Their minds may tell them that the situation is hopeless, that the elites are too entrenched, that the corruption is too deep. But their hearts say otherwise. I know that because I meet scores of people every day, even those in the most difficult circumstances, who have not given up on America. I've walked picket lines in Los Angeles with hotel workers who live in their cars because they can't afford rent. I visited mobile health clinics in the back routes and roads of Georgia where families get their medical care in the back of a bus. I've planted gardens in the food deserts in Watts and Cleveland. I've sat amongst migrant children at the border. I've met social workers and doctors in Yuma who treat these immigrants with kindness and heartbreaking generosity as if they were members of their own families. I've walked the fields with farmers in Kansas who can't drink from their own wells because they're poisoned by pesticides. These are members of the dispossessed now. I've sat at kitchen tables in Pennsylvania with parents working every hour that God gives them to afford a home of their own, only to have to get outbid by a hedge fund with a cash offer at the last minute. I've worked with veterans who serve honorably in foreign wars and come home then to a country that is bankrupted by those wars. I've eaten with small business owners who had to board up their dreams as Amazon cashed in. I've talked from moms from Nevada to New Hampshire who lie awake at home juggling unpayable bills, choosing between gasoline and groceries. I met senior citizens who cut their pills in two to stretch out their prescriptions. And I pulled dead fish from rivers that are clogged with chemical runoff and waste. And I've read stories to children who are devastated by chronic disease. It can all look pretty dark. We seem to be cycling from despair to rage and back to despair again. The country is sitting aside, on top now of a powder keg. Americans are angry at being left out, left behind, swindled, cheated, and belittled by a smug elite that has rigged the system in its favor. Seen hope. I've traveled millions of American miles across my career. And to quote Tennyson, I am part of all whom I have met. For 40 years, Americans across the country have fortified me with their courage and their idealism. But this year, I have witnessed an upwelling of optimism that I've never seen before. And optimism isn't the same thing as denial. We have to acknowledge the truth. We do face a decaying infrastructure and record levels of suicide, depression, addiction, chronic disease. We do face an entrenched political corruption and an inequality of wealth not seen in a century. But the good news is that people like yourselves are finally fed up. Something is stirring in us that says it doesn't have to be this way. People stop me everywhere at airports, at hotels and malls, on the street, and they remind me that this country is ready for a history-making change. They are ready to reclaim their freedom, their independence. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here to declare myself an independent candidate. Candidate for President of the United States.
Well, RFK Jr., I know some hooligans like him. I don't know much about him. I know he says good stuff sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know a lot about him. I know it's... Trying to think how to word this. I said, before I knew who he was, I said something about his voice, and then everybody got mad at me. And I don't know what happened to make his voice like that, but that's the only thing I think of when I think of him is what his voice sounds like. It's unfortunate whatever he went through to get there, but I know some hooligans like him, so I figured we would show it. So I'm gonna read through the chat really quick. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's interesting to hear of a independent candidate, which I know is not a new thing, but it feels new to me. I just want to show you guys how cool this is. If you guys haven't checked out the website, it's so cool. We have so much cool stuff in our chat. Look, we got GIFs. We got the new emojis going. Look at all the... And everybody gets to pick their own color. They can make their name one color and the background another color. I'm telling you, you're missing out. You're missing out. If you haven't seen the website, you need to go check that out. We're doing awesome things over there. Matt, think about listening to his voice for 4 years. Yeah. Hair juicer. I like what he says, but it's hard to listen to. And I think he has palsy or something that makes his speech that way. That sucks. That sucks. It is it's hard enough to communicate when you can speak clearly, just because people are really close-minded right now. They're in that mindset of you're either with me or against me. And the last thing you want to do is be debating somebody or negotiating with somebody and they can't even hear you. And you have to keep repeating yourself and stuff. That's, I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Just reading through chat. Serum, I don't even know anything about Marilyn Monroe. I don't know nothing about none of that. Guess MJ, best way to back out of a campaign, claim to be independent. Have we ever had an independent president? You guys would probably expect me to know something like that, but I don't. I didn't know anything about politics until 2019. I didn't know anything about it. You guys are just roasting him in the chat. My goodness. Serum, he sounds like Froggy from the Little Rascals. I don't think it's quite like that. Froggy sounded like he was smoking cigars in the womb. What's up, RK? Happy freedom. Guess MJ, I need a Halls after he speaks. I'm telling you, you guys are so bad. You hooligans crack me up. What's up, Doomsday Mike? Happy freedom. Raja, he sounds sick. He always sounds like that. Whenever I hear him, that's what he sounds like. Guess MJ, Bernie's independent. But isn't Bernie socialist? Isn't he like socialism? He wants to give everybody free money and he has like really soft feelings and stuff like that. He'd let you turn your wiener inside out if it'd make you smile. I don't know. Not with that. Simply Witchy, yeah, he's not sick. It's just, it's going through life. Just like the rest of us. Neighbor guy, I need to work something out. I need to work something out to get to Grand Rapids. Yeah, neighbor guy, you should definitely join Gilded. The biggest problem people have with Gilded is verifying their email, and I haven't heard anyone complain about that in a while. So I think whatever the hang up was got fixed. I heard the same thing when Rumble, when people first started joining Rumble, they were saying the same thing, that they can't verify their account. They're either not receiving the email or something, but that's been dying down too. Lone Wolf, what happened to the hooligan symbols? I got demonetized. YouTube demonetized me. That's why all the bots are posting in the chat telling everyone to go to Rumble and go to the website, because I don't even read the YouTube chat. Because the sooner we can build these other platforms, the sooner we can just leave YouTube. Like, just be done with it. I'm sick of it. I hate YouTube. I can't stand it. They act like it's so great. It's so great to be, making content on YouTube, except for they censor all this crap. They censor everything. They're like, tell everyone how you really feel so we can ban you so you can't create on our platform anymore, you truth teller. And I still have problems with my speech after my stroke. I have all kinds of problems with my speech, and I don't know what it's from specifically. I have kind of a unique accent from all the different lives I've lived. People wait to be reincarnated to live different lives. I just grew up with a dysfunctional family and abusive parents, and so I've learned to be all kinds of different people. I probably have multiple personality disorder and don't even realize it. I don't know. It makes my speech really weird though. When I talk, I sound like I got marbles in my mouth, like I'm speaking in cursive. I'm just stringing my words together. Tis what tis. Patriots Arc YouTube is ran by BlackRock. And I believe it. I believe it. Well, I think everybody's good in the chat. Cherry, no, there's no press conference today. There is no White House lives today. None. What's up, Cornish? Happy freedom. The new chat is crazy. I know. It's awesome. I love it. And so you can see the bot is greeting everyone when they come in, and they're giving you status. After you get the status, you're now able to post links in the chat. I mean, I still don't really want everybody to be posting links in the chat because you're taking people away from the live, but tis what it is. I want people to be free. You guys are all paying to be on the website. I really don't want to restrict any of you guys. I want you to be free and happy hooligans. Matt, not being able to verify my email is why I'm here and not on Rumble. Well, the website's better anyways. I'm happy to have you over here on jeffmaclive.com, Matt. You're awesome. Let's see. DCAT, yeah, send me an I actually emailed you. I don't know if you got my email. You told me to email you, and I did. Saturday night, Friday night, maybe. I emailed you. I sent you an email. If you find it, respond to me, and we'll figure it out. I can get to Whitehall. I know I can get to Whitehall. I just can't get all the way to Grand Rapids. Patriots Arc, have you looked into car transport? Try using them to buy a car online. I've never heard of that. I'll take a look. The problem is that the cars I'm looking for, the dealerships are way overcharging them. I found one in Holland, an 09 Subaru Outback, the like luxury version of my car, and they want $11,000 for it. It has 87 or 89,000 miles, which is pretty good for that car. That means that it's like only a third through its life. It's got all the bells and whistles, heated leather seats, sunroof, whatever. $11,000 hairs is too much, though. I can't do that. Best I could do is 4.5. Appeal to Heaven. I'll put that on a tab. I'll check these all out after the live. I appreciate you guys helping me. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of doing something. I got all sidetracked. Getting sidetracked for the car. That's what I do. Let's see. Wham. Okay, I'm just gonna take Odyssey out because I keep checking the blank slate there. Thanks so much, Willie Fix It, for the 2 lemons over on D Live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Happy freedom, Willie Fix It. Post this link across the board here to Rosa flipping the chapstick. What's up, Josh? Happy freedom. Oh, I appreciate that, Raja. Alright, hooligans, I just posted the Linktree link in all of the chats. If you would like to make donations to help me with my car or support the live, or if you would like to join membership programs, you can find all of that from the Linktree. If you'd like to check out our clothing merch, like shirts, hoodies, stickers, and we have coffee mugs, all on the first merch store. The second merch store is hats, flags, beanies, patches, things like that. You can check out both of those on the Linktree, but what I ask you to do is go join Gilded. Gilded is free and is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, all the hooligans are there, keeping the conversation going 24/7, and we have a news board to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world that is constantly being updated. So definitely go and join Gilded. Let's see. Cornish, I'm gonna post dirty links. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they will show up. They will show up. Don't do that. I will take dirty links over racist slurs any day, though. I honestly will. I'd rather see boobies than racist words any day. Any day of the week. Serum, please no press conference ever again. Serum loves seeing KJP come staggering out, smelling like shame and booze. Mouth smells like old man Walter. It's not good. It's not good. Serum, he's about that life. Yeah, I appreciate you, Cat's Eye. All right, hooligans, we seem to be good to go. So now you know what time it is. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heck yeah, first pledge of the week. I love it. I love it. Where's my beats? And I didn't mute myself. Doing good. Doing good for a Monday. All right, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. We're not going to be gaming tonight. We will be gaming again, I promise. I got to get this car stuff out of my way, and having 2 lives in the day and everything that comes around that, it just makes it too difficult to complete this objective. So I will be continuing on this path to figure out what's going on with the car. Maybe some hooligans will be able to help me get to Grand Rapids. Maybe I'll even get my car today. That would be super awesome. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate all of you guys being here. I'm going to read through chat one last time. Make sure you guys are good to go. We will be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. I think Trump is supposed to be live. He was live earlier today, which we missed it because I didn't know he was going live until he was already on stage for like 20 minutes. But I think he's supposed to be live again coming up. Checking my notes right quick from Snooks, because Snooks is always keeping me up to date. Because I'm a busy and forgetful person at the same time, and those two things just definitely don't go together. Let's see, where are we at? I want to inform you. Okay, so Friday, right? The 11th. On the... No, the Friday's not the 11th. October 11th. Oh, Florida. Okay, I can't read on top of everything else. On the 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be covering the Orange Eagle live, so look forward to that coming up. If you have not left YouTube, if you haven't ventured out from the YouTube communist pit, click on the link tree, test all the platforms that are not YouTube on the top of the list. I don't even think I list YouTube anymore because they're not a real live stream platform. Anyways, venture out. Check out other live streaming platforms and stuff, because we do not show the Orange Eagle on YouTube. They hate the Orange Eagle, and need I say more. I'm not trying to get suspended over there on that account, because then you hooligans that never leave YouTube, you'll never see me again. So I can't show the Orange Eagle over there. If you would like to see the Orange Eagle on the 11th, sometime around 8 p.m. Eastern time, make sure you go try out some of these other platforms. We will be live on Twitch, Kick, DLive, hopefully Odyssey, Rumble, and jeffmaclive.com. So if you want to watch the Orange Eagle, you're going to have to get used to one of those platforms. Read through chat really quick, and we're going to wrap this up. What's up, Monkey Dust? I haven't seen any Black Mirror. I guess it's interesting, but I haven't seen it. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. Appreciate all of you hooligans being here. You guys be safe out there. Thank you so much, Get Some J, for the $5 donation towards the chapstick fund. I appreciate you, Get Some J. Thank you. You're awesome. Patriots Arc. Yeah, that's where I've actually been looking for cars, is on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, just in case I want to look for a car and then get my kidneys taken instead. Neighbor guy, you're on Gilded. Submitted the application. Okay, actually, I'm going to approve you right here on the live. Right here, right now. Just in case some other hooligans don't understand how it goes. Go to Gilded. Put in the application. You can write something funny if you want to. I don't even read the applications most of the time. I just click the green button and then bam, just like that. Neighbor guy and Grey Wolf, you guys are now a part of Gilded. Just like that. Wham bam. Thank you, hooligans. Okay, it's that simple. Everybody should be a part of Gilded. It's free. It's awesome. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And if you really like how Gilded gets down, but you hate censorship, because there is community guidelines on there, you can go check out jeffmaclive.com. Click the link at the very top of the link tree, and you get a free week over on jeffmaclive.com to see all the cool things we're doing over there. No strings attached. I'm not going to charge your credit card or nothing like that. It's just a free week to see all the cool stuff we do over there. So go ahead and check that stuff out. Oh, everything looks good. Reading through all the chats, everything is good to go. Matthew, do a car vertical check. What is that? What is that? I don't think I've ever done that. I don't know what you guys are saying. All right, hooligans, we're wrapping it up. You guys got me going down the rabbit hole here. I don't know what's going on with that. Either way, I appreciate all of you hooligans. Thank you for being here. We will be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap. Get Some says buy a deer and ride it. I'm not riding a deer, Get Some. Come on, man.